Hi everyone, this is Jupiter Jim from jupiterjim.com. We're at my blog, my live active blog, Jupiter Jim's marketing team. This is the Google +1 button, and I'm going to show you in this video tutorial how to add the Google +1 button to each post in your blog if you're using the Thesis theme for WordPress. I just happen to be using Thesis theme version 1.8. Now you see this little red banner icon that has absolutely nothing to do with the Google +1 button. That is related to a little rewards program down here that I've set up, which allows me to reward people that post comments on my blog or share my blog on Facebook and Twitter. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go to the Google page right here. I'm going to put a link to this page. This is the Google +1 button page. I'm going to put a link to this page on my blog post for you, so you don't need to memorize it. Anyways, to the right, there are 4 different sizes of the Google button. This is the tall. Watch on the right. As you click on medium, it gets a little smaller. Standard is a little bigger than that, and smaller is the smallest of all. Okay, this is where you get the code. This is part of the code that I used. I'm going to click on this article right here, this post on the DIY themes, which is the creator of the Thesis theme, of course, by Chris Pearson. This is the article that I based my code on for this video tutorial. I tweaked it a little bit to suit my needs, but this is the source of the code. Okay, now what I'm going to do, let's go back. This is the demonstration blog. You can see that there is no Google +1 button there. So first thing I'm going to do is open up this notepad file. And whenever you're using copying, pasting code, typing code, if you're in a PC, use Notepad. If you're in Mac, use the simplest text editor possible. I think that's TextPad in Mac. Don't use Microsoft Word. Don't use fancy text editing programs. They can kind of tweak the code a little bit, just enough to mess it up. If you want to get this code, just go to my blog, Jupiter Jim's marketing team, and look for the appropriate post. If you forget all that, the name of my blog address, just type in jupiterjim.com into the web address bar at the top of your browser, and at the top of that website page there'll be a link to my blog, Jupiter Jim's marketing team. Okay, step 1, I've got 2 lines of code here. You can copy them both. You can copy them both, or you can just copy this 1 line of code, and that's what I'm going to do here. So highlight that, press Control-C to copy, click in the white to deselect, click here to minimize. And now what I'm going to do is click on this tab in my browser, which brings me to the dashboard of Jim's Max GXL Marketing Team, which is my demonstration blog. I'm going to scroll down, go to the Thesis tab, click on Site Options. Now where it says Stat, Software, Scripts, click the plus button. This one is blank. Many of you are probably going to have already code in here for the Google Analytics statistical tracking package. If you do, just paste this code under the code that's already in this area. There's no code here, so I'm just going to hit Control-V, the Control key plus the V key, Control-Victor, and I'm just going to type that in. Click just in that area or anywhere outside to deselect, scroll up, click the big green Save button, and we've just completed step number 1. Go back down here, open up the page with the code in it, go to step 2, and you can see we got some code here. This is the CSS code. This is the exact code right here. Now I want it to float right on my posts, so I just add a little code here for some padding left. You can make that 10 pixels, you can make it 30 pixels, 25 pixels, you can make it 0 pixels if you want. It's just something I added in. Okay, so if you want to float it to the left, just put left in here. And then the padding probably would want to be on the right, so you leave a little distance. It helps leave maybe a little extra distance between the button and the text. It's up to you. If you want, you can just delete this whole thing or set the value to 0 pixels. It's up to you. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this. Once again, press Control-C to copy. You can right-click to copy. It's up to you. I'm going to click on the white space to deselect, minimize, and I'm going to go to Custom File Editor under the Thesis tab. You can see where it says custom.css. I don't need to edit selected file because we're already there, but I'll do it just for the sake of being thorough. I'm going to click on the lower left hand corner right here where there's a blank area. Press Control-Victor, that's Control plus the V key, Control Victor, and you can see we've just pasted in the code that we copied. Click that big green Save button, and we have just completed step 2. Go back to the notepad file with the code in, go down to step 3. All you need to do, all this code, as I said before, is going to be on a blog post on my blog, Jupiter Jim's Marketing Team. Control C to copy, click white space, deselect, minimize, scroll up here, and then I'm going to go to custom functions.php, click edit selected file. And you get this little warning box here. Heed it, read it. It's telling you to back up the file using an FTP program before you mess with it. One semicolon, one character wrong in your code could crash a whole blog and ruin your whole day. So I have created a video and a blog post showing you how to use an FTP program called FileZilla to back up this file. So watch that video. Back this file up before you mess with this file. Okay, I'm going to go down here. I've already done that. Down here, press Control V to paste, Control Victor, and I'm going to click that big green Save button. We just completed step 3, so now I want to visit the blog and see if that is in there, the Google +1 button. Open link in a new tab, and let's see what we got. And there it is, it's on the right. Now let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of times when I first installed this on different sites, even though the code, the CSS code said float right, when I first viewed it, it was floating to the left. And it just took time, and I posted on the forum how to get it to the right, and then all of a sudden it just popped to the right on its own. Now this is on the home page. The Google +1 button is on a post that is on the home page with other posts. So see, there are other posts down here. Now let me click here, right here, test post number 9, cycling. This is a page that only has one post. Now some people do not, they just want the Google +1 button on a post that's on a page all by itself. So it's a single post per page. They don't want it, I'm going to click back to the home page, they don't want it to show up on the home page. So let me show you how to tweak the code to do that. What you're going to do is go back in here. Okay, now if you want the Google +1 button to only show up on blog posts that are on a single page all by themselves, a single post per page, what you want to do is just go back to step 3, go into the PHP code, and you're just going to highlight this or hit backspace, whatever. Okay, I'm highlighting that, hit delete or backspace, and there you go. So if is single, that's saying if this is a single post, you're going to execute this code down here. Okay, so I've done that. Now I'm going to recopy, Control C, click white space, deselect, click here, minimize. I'm in the custom function section. I'm going to delete what was already in there just for clarity. I could copy over it, but I just want to make it clear for people. I'm going to press Control V, Control Victor to paste. Click that big Save button. Right click here. Open link in new tab. And as you can see, the Google +1 button is not on posts that are on the home page. So when there's more than one post per page, you don't see that Google +1 button. But if I click on a post and you now have a single post on a page, the Google +1 button does show up. So those are the options. That's how it works. I hope this helped. Don't forget to visit my blog, leave your comments, share on Facebook. Thank you so much for your support. Take care and have a great day.